clutch.
Okay, then you push drive when you get the clutch in. Push it. Okay, it hooked up. Okay, you got your brakes off. Double check your brakes all the time. Let it out about halfway till it starts to move, and then hold it. Okay, let it out. Now just get your foot on the throttle. Go right on these, remember? Stay right till you need to get on here, and then you'll cut it so you're kind of left on this road, and then you go deep and right, but you're going to have to check the highway turn. Look.
Good.
Keep looking. Okay, drift long.
We're on the road. Hello, welcome to Kate's Egg. Today is super exciting because I'm driving our red tandem truck, and it was actually one of the first trucks I've ever driven, so that was super exciting. I am driving to the Canadian border again, so to Sunburst, and that's 75 miles up and 75 miles back, so a long road trip. We are hauling barley today. Today I'm driving a tandem truck, not a semi-truck, and it's just a little bit smaller, and then also the trailer goes up instead of dumping from the bottom. Your trailer will go all the way up with a button inside. This is a Freightliner truck, and it's really fun to drive.
The whole thing about driving these trucks, Kate, is staying ahead of what's going on, knowing what you're going to be doing before you get there. So you see certain markers coming up, like the airport hill. We know we're going to shut the cruise off
at the top crest.
No, before the top. So we get to 45 at the top of that hill. And then you start braking on the way down to get this truck slowed down.
Yes. What are tag axles?
They put an extra set of wheels on the road to allow you to haul more weight.
Oh, okay.
I want you to know who's behind you, who's in front of you, how fast they're going, whatever. Okay, we're gaining on this guy, but he ain't going to make no difference to us because we're only going up to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Hauling weight like this, Kate, you got to be way ahead of the truck. Just like airplanes, you've got to know what's going to be happening up there, not where you're at. Okay, when we get ready, I want you to shut the cruise off, okay? When I tell you, ready. You're not clutching. How fast are you going?
62.
I want to cross you on 45. Shut it off now. Read speed to me.
55. 50.
Start braking a little bit. Light brake. Brake again a little bit. More. Drift left on this. Start slowing down more. Get in your left lane a little bit. You're going to go right.
Yeah.
Okay, look up there and look down here. Okay, now just drift it long a little bit. See, somebody's leaking something here, you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, you got this truck parked on the right here, so you're going to have to be left when you go by him.
Okay, right? Yes.
Slow down a little bit for this corner because you got all this stuff going on right now. Slow down, son. More. Kick it into gear with the throttle. Okay, start your turn now. You got nobody coming. Turn. Stay on this side of it. Stay over here. And then go way over to the other side before you make this turn. Okay, whoa, turn. Don't be so throttling happy with this yet. Okay, whoa. Okay, just keep going. Easy. Get back in your lane and get on the throttle. When we get up here, stay in this lane when it turns to the right and check your gears. But stay right on this. Don't roll right out into the lane. Anybody coming?
No.
Stay right. Nobody's coming, just angle out on. Okay, get your blinker off. Okay, we're going to go up to 65. We're going to lock this slow as soon as you get on the highway. I should have put them in when we were leaving, but I forgot.
A semi truck a little bit behind me.
Okay, then you're gonna want to
Not really close though.
just let it roll. How fast you read speed.
54.
Turn on your blinkers so they know what you're about doing. He's a truck. He needs to know ahead of time. It's not a car.
Right.
Did he move out?
He's passing.
Okay, now I'll start braking a little bit.
How do you know for sure when the wheels are down?
Well, I don't, but the switch says they are, and they worked before, so you can't back up with these little wheels down ever.
Okay. Where are they on the truck?
They're right behind this cab. Okay, keep driving. When you went up here last time, you got another river bottom to cross right before Shelby. What was going on there?
Picking up speed.
No.
Oh, a construction. No, an accident is what it was.
No, it's an incident, but that's besides the point. It's still there, so you're going to be understanding that.
Okay.
We're not going to get caught in a situation where we're zooming with a full truck onto a lightly loaded truck that's slowing down heavily. We have to slow down before we get there.
Yes. The cars in front of us are California and Nebraska.
Okay, well that's noticing something.
Sunburst is 9 miles away, and it's 9 miles from the Canadian border also. Oh, Darcy! Oh, hi!
Look, brake,
I think
brake.
I'm good.
Tap the throttle. Go.
No train today. Lucky me.
Really good.
This part or the road?
No, right here. What gear are you in?
2.
Okay, just stay in this gear. Just let it idle around. You can see the scale where the metal strip is along the edge. So we're going to cruise up almost to that gray thing, and then we're going to lightly stop.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be clutch, neutral, clutch, brake, lightly neutral at the same time.
Is that pull or press?
Pull.
I made it! I made it to Sunburst, which is super exciting. Right now I'm sitting in the Freightliner truck I drove up here, and we're going to go in and tell them we're here.
Are we good to go to the...
Yeah, you can go on.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh my gosh! They're those wheels right there. That's why we took that extra exit, so we could put them down and it just helps stabilize the truck.
Wait for the brakes to unlock. Okay, now ease it out. Okay, now just let it off. Go back to the throttle and drive it.
That was a pretty good clutch.
Okay, when I drive that, Kate, I slide my foot over up against the thing.
To stabilize your foot.
Right, so you don't whir as the seat goes up and down. Turn. Don't drive over the... No.
Oh, no, there's someone.
Okay, stop, clutch, brake. Can you hold the clutch?
Yep, I can.
Okay, now think about get
Neutral.
off the brake. No. Get easy, easy.
Oh, that was the first time I ever did that. I didn't know you
let's
could do
go.
that. So you can
Cross
go
the tracks and take a right.
you can go clutch and brake without putting it in neutral?
You can, but you haven't got a leg for the clutch, Kate. So you can't. You know, if you're going to be anywhere a while or something, you got to be ahead of this. We're going to go around that thing and come in just like Dean is. So we're going around that silver deal.
On
Tap
the right
Tap the throttle.
on the right or left
Tap
side?
the-
Which way?
Get on the brake.
Which way, this way?
Yes. Same as you did last time.
The black semi truck that I drove last time is now here dumping barley. And Dean, our other employee, is driving that.
Okay, you want to go a little longer on this, Kate. Just a little bit. Start your turn. You're not as long as them guys. You still need to be long. Over here more.
Clutch?
Yeah.
Right
Not
now.
yet. Well, now clutch, brake, neutral.
Whew, I made it. Oh no. What's going on there? There was barley spilling out of that right there. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So that must be the bin it's going into.
Right, it's probably full, so he's probably changing.
And there's Dean right there. This one has a really small pit, so I have to Be really careful when I drive the truck up to the pit and watch closely. So this truck has a different trailer than when I was driving it because it broke an axle, but we still needed to haul barley, so my dad rented a trailer. So what made the barley fly out of the bin?
It was full.
Oh my gosh.
So you switch into another bin. Okay, now as soon as be looking for him to stop you in the mirror. Okay, clutch. You're going too fast, Kate.
Oh no.
Stop, brake. You can't roll. What's he doing? Forward or back?
I don't know which way he did. I don't know. He's going like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what to do because when I get off the brake, it goes.
Let the clutch out to catch the truck and then get off the brakes.
Okay.
Go. Let the clutch out like that. Push the clutch in and start it up. Brake. Push the button. Okay, put it in neutral. Push the clutch in further. Brake. Pull up, lock the brake. Get off the clutch. Get off the clutch. Now push the clutch, the button.
This button?
Push it. Okay. Move over. Typical truck thing, you know. Let me think for a minute. Okay.
It's Katie's fault. She stole it.
It is. It's Kate's fault. I think I am. I'll try this one more time. I don't know why this is doing this. It just did it, you know. But yeah, these were a fleet truck. I got about 3 of them. Okay, I have to look at this a minute. Ooh, you got people coming right now.
No, you're it till Darcy gets back.
Go ahead and turn that on. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, we gotta figure something out.
Oh, I feel terrible that I did that.
Maybe we'll just give it a couple minutes and let it sit for a second. And maybe I'll crawl in here and look, but I'm not knowing that you couldn't start this pulling it. I just don't know if it would go into gear. So he says they got a solenoid up on the firewall here that's not 99% of the time the problem.
Well, I think
It might be this. See, I think it's that solenoid on the starter. But now that we did that, maybe
well, that engaged the starter. It might go now.
that's what I'm wondering.
Yay! Oh my gosh.
It must have just been on a vine or something.
You know, now I know a little bit more than I did before.
But I didn't understand how you made that starter spin by just touching one post.
I think I was grounding it to the frame of the starter accidentally.
Oh.
And so I don't know. I don't want to know much more about this. Okay, let me pull this up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let the clutch out slowly. See the blinking quits. Hold the brake.
It's working. Oh, what a relief.
Neutral. Brake. Okay, now you got to put the PTO in. Put the PTO in.
Like
This one.
push down in here?
Yeah, until like, then you let the clutch out. Then we'll see what he tells us.
And do I have to sign?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, awesome. Thank you.
they'll give you a ticket here.
Driver's signature again. I got to sign. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. I got to sign for it. But I feel terribly sad that I stalled it out. But it's all okay now, so I feel much better. Yeah, it's blinking. All right, now it's not.
Well, just ease it out till you start to feel the truck move and then hold the clutch there. Hold it. Okay, now you got it. So you
Made
don't
it.
need the clutch anymore.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Although it was a little bit of a rough time in Sunburst, what happened was I stalled the truck when I was trying to figure out how to go forward with the brake, because if I had the brake not on, the truck would roll backwards before I got it to go forward. So I stalled it out and we couldn't get it back started. So the stalling out part was my fault. The truck not starting, that wasn't my fault. But we got it started in the end, and that's what matters. So that's super great. And I had yet another great truck lesson. So I'm becoming a little bit more comfortable with driving these big trucks. Today I drove our Freightliner tandem truck. So a tandem truck, the box lifts up in the back with the levers in the cab. So a semi-truck is much longer and it dumps from the bottom rather than lifting up to dump. I'll give you a little inside tour. You've got your water temperature, oil, you've got your RPMs, your speedometer, fuel gauge, you've got your brakes, reverse, neutral, drive. This truck also has an auto shift. All of my dad's semi-trucks and tandem trucks have auto shift. This one is also a sleeper, but it doesn't have the double bunker, so it's not really tall. Got my clutch pedal down here, and here's my blinker. And then this is my steering wheel. So that's the little tour of this red and white Freightliner truck we have. It was definitely scary after I stalled it out and we couldn't get it started because we were right on the pit, so where you dump at. And fortunately, that elevator didn't have any other trucks coming other than Darcy, but Darcy was on his way back here, so we had a little bit of time. It took us about 40 minutes to get it going. My dad had to call Freightliner, but it worked out in the end. And I also have my Kate's Egg tote bag, which I always bring with me now. I had about 3 with me today. So this is what it looks like. Here, I'll hang it up here for you. If you ordered a tote bag, take a picture and send it to me, info@Kate's Egg, or you can direct message it to me on Instagram. If you'd like to be featured, you can also share it to your social media and tag me, and I have pretty much all the social media, so you can find all of the links in the description, and I can repost it that way as well. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more awesome farming videos to learn about how your food gets to your table, and also follow Kate's Egg on Instagram, KATES_AG, and Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok, and pretty much everywhere else. And then you can find the tote bags at katesegg.com. That's KATESAG.com. And the egg part in Kate's Egg stands for agriculture. I wanted to tell you that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!